everyone, welcome to another edition of Gotlegs. It's almost become a routine for me to say this, but it's been a while since the last video. And a lot of things have happened. That's also a recurring theme. But today I'm going to pick up my new Elves bike. I got it last week, Monday last week. Today it's Wednesday. Earlier this week, my wife delivered it to Elves Falath in Copenhagen for it to be built up. It won't be built up completely because I still need some fitting to do on the bike. So, for instance, the brake levers and the tubes for the brakes will not, or the hoses I guess they're called, will not be fully attached. So this is basically just to have some tires on the wheels, the seat post in the frame, the bottom bearings, all that. We're going to pick up the bike right now. It still has a bit of work to do, but it will be ready for me to measure it out. So we'll also do that today. So let's get cracking. And I completely forgot to do all the footage that I had planned during Elves Falath and all that. But here it is. It's the bike. The Elves. We will be doing a lot more footage of the bike itself. Right now I need to mess a bit with the setup. So Jacob was kind enough to build this up and not attach the hoses. The hoses for the brake levers, so it would be pretty easy for me to manipulate it. It looks like I'll be able to run the bar in the lowest setting. Yay! So it will completely slam position. I keep coming back and forth with my S-Works bikes to kind of figure out how much of a drop I have from the saddle to the bar, and so far it looks like this will be actually enough. Back and forth, this usually takes me hours to do, because then you get a reading and then you think that's the reading, then you go to do that reading again, you get another reading that wasn't the same as the one before, and then you back and forth. Anyways, the most important setup for me right now is saddle height, saddle forth and after, and the angle. As soon as that is dialed in, I'm pretty good to go. The way I usually measure the forward and after position is to line up the middle of the crank with something like a wall or a door, anything like that, and then have it pretty much pushed tight, and then measure the distance to the saddle point. It's pretty easy to do. As long as you don't got too crooked walls or too crooked doors, it's a pretty easy thing to do. Just have to know how to do it, and it usually gets it about right. Alright, so the setback I think is done right now. Now I just need to level out the saddle. This is probably one of the most crazy videos I've done for a very long time. The timeline's just completely blurred because it's been done in stages so far. So the bike is done. I picked it up at Elves Falath. They did a great job for it. Let's go take a look at it. So here we have it, right there. Let's get some focus on it. Yeah, there we go. So there it is. Still don't have a name for it, but I guess that will come. But right now, the last thing I need to do is to add the chainring bolts. There's only 2 chainring bolts attached to it right now, so we need 2 more. And then I just bought a hide my bell GPS or computer mount thingy for underneath the handlebar. So gonna put that on, and then hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, I'll be riding this bike today. Who would have thought? but I'll also give you some details. But first, chainring bolts and out front mount. So let's see if we can get that done. So computer mount fixed, chainring bolts fixed, we're ready to go on a ride. So I'll see if I can get a ride in. If I will, you'll see the footage right now. If not, we'll do it some other day. And I will also be doing an introduction video to the bike with all the components on it and basically just go through all the things. So let's see if I can get on the bike and do my first maiden ride. I never got around to finishing this video, and I never got to ride the bike because the weather was bad, then I got ill, and then my lower back started hurting. So we'll wrap up the video now, and then we'll get ready for an introduction of the bike in more detail. Right now is sitting right here, and hopefully I'll be able to give you a great introduction to the bike. So for now, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, watch the other videos, and until next time, bye.